Craziest Man I Ever Knew by Steve Rossi. The craziest man I ever knew kept his toothbrush and a bowl full of quarters on his mantel in the living room. It was never used. The craziest man I ever knew lived off a cream-based diet. Cream cheese, sour cream, cream of wheat. The craziest man I ever knew ate all his meals out of an ashtray. The craziest man I ever knew crawled out of his kitchen window and walked over a fence to get to work when his door broke. And when his window broke, he did not go to work. When the windows fell down and snow blew in while the gusts of wind smashed the blinds and the cat screeched, this man put on a hat, gloves, coat, scarf, earmuffs, and watched the news on his postage stamp of a television from 30 feet away. He'd lost his contacts and glasses decades past. He could not see it. The craziest man I ever knew got in many car accidents. His teeth bled with red wine. The craziest man I ever knew forgot to bury his pet. Their pet remained in the trunk of his car in the cold winter. He one day put it at a burial site, and an old Auschwitz survivor dug a hole in the ice and buried his lifelong pet. The craziest man I ever knew spent 2 months planning an overseas trip to Turkey. He was supposed to leave on Easter Sunday and travel Europe for a total of 3 weeks. He sent plans and emails and questionnaires to all friends and family asking where he should go. Once 100 people responded, he picked the trip of their choice. He booked the hostels, flights, travel books, packed. Easter morning, he forgot to leave. He had told his coworkers, his friends, he was going to Turkey, Istanbul, and others. Once he'd forgotten to leave, he had to stay home from work. He had to avoid friends, family, and coworkers for a total of 3 weeks, giving up all sick days and pay. When he returned, they asked him, "How was your overseas trip?" He lied through the wine in his teeth. There was great shame. The craziest man I ever knew had me drive him out to the woods for $300. His car had been impounded. He'd thought it was stolen. He forgot about the myriad of parking tickets that littered his apartment. He called 911. He had no clean clothes to wear when they arrived. He quickly threw on a bathing suit and a button-down shirt tucked in. He put on dress shoes with no socks and put gel in his hair. He asked me if his hair looked stupid. 911 arrived. They told him he was... 911 arrived. They told him he was under arrest. The parking tickets had gone too far.